We know you've missed us.
How did your day go, Drew?
It went all right. Going through the drills, got stuck on a couple things, but other than that, I mean, it was a pretty solid day, I'd say.
Did you run like you wanted?
Not quite, but I'll take it, I guess.
I thought I heard a 4.55. Did I hear wrong?
Maybe. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you.
How'd you feel about your run? I think 37, was that?
Yeah, I felt pretty good about that. I mean, felt good jumping broad. Broad didn't do so hot, but felt good on the vertical.
Go through drills here, just being able to have a little bit more individual attention as opposed to a combine with so many people. How important is that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was pretty important just to show, my dropping capabilities, so, I can move a little bit in space. And, I think that was a pretty important part of today.
What's been some of the feedback you've gotten from teams that you've talked to?
Really just kind of a lack of experience at the position. So, I mean, you kind of have some, experience issues there where it's like maybe reading something or something like that.
The NFL guys that were working out today, I noticed they both said, "Hey man, great job, really good job." I mean, they were smiling. Does that make you feel good when they react like that?
Yeah, I mean, pretty good feedback. I mean, you're going to be kind of happy over that, and it felt pretty good. So,
what was your take on the combine? Just doing a lot of talking up there.
Yeah, I mean, just a ton of interviews. I mean, you spend hours doing your interviews. So, I mean, it was a good time talking to football with the different coaches, kind of see the NFL side of how they do things, but. I mean, yeah, a lot of talking. So,
What's this time been like for you? Because you see projections in the first round and stuff, and things are about to change for you.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at that stuff. I mean, of course, I was looking at the beginning, kind of getting excited about it, but I mean, I just kind of stopped, just kind of quit, focusing on that and just kind of, putting it. I mean, it's really, in God's hands now. I mean, I can't really, change too much. So, I mean, why worry about it when you can't really affect it that much?
Where are you working out?
Back at home in Denton.
I saw your mom and dad are here. Just how supportive have they been through this whole process, having them here watching you and just being there for you?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was working out back at home. So, I mean, my nutritionist was my mom. My dad was my strength coach. So, I mean, yeah, really kind of a whole family deal right there. So.
What's now the waiting until obviously?
Yeah, I mean, now you're done with your 40 and all this, kind of workout stuff. So, I mean, you're going back to football. I mean, you got to go back to your conditioning, back to drills, stuff like that. So, kind of flip the switch there.
What does draft day look like for you? Are you doing a big party at your house?
Yeah, I mean, we're just having a bunch of my family, over. So, extended family. We're just having it in my house.
Dude, what's the dynamic like with your parents? Your dad's a strength coach, long nutritionist. How hard on you are they?
I'm pretty hard on myself, I'd say. So, I mean, it kind of takes that off of them. But I mean, they're gonna push me as well too. So, I mean. Just kind of get the job done, kind of a thing.
Are they charging you a lot?
Charging? a little bit. I'm gonna have to negotiate some prices, but we'll see.
Was the year here productive for you? Do you feel like you got what you wanted from it?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I mean, being able to experience playing, that stack position, middle linebacker, I think kind of helped me a lot, obviously, and it was I had very valuable time here, and I'm thankful for all the experience I've had here.
I know this is business, but have you been able to just enjoy the experience and enjoy the process a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, you only go through this once, so I mean, you kind of got to enjoy these little moments like this. It's good, being back here with all the guys and seeing them. So I mean, just little experiences like that, you got to learn to enjoy them. Yeah. It's a lot of cameras.
Absolutely. Jadon, how did today go for you, and what were your takeaways?
Today went very smooth for me, obviously with the 40. I was disappointed at the combine. I came in today and improved a lot, so I'm very happy with what I did today.
What was your 40 time?
Today, I heard 4.56 on the first one, and I heard 4.47 on the second.
So how happy are you with those?
I'm more happy with the 4.47.
What kind of feedback have you been getting, I guess, in recent months?
That I'm a good football player. I'm a great guy. Not one of those guys who have problems off the field. And every scout said they love my game and how physical I play and things like that. So just trying to continue to improve that, go back to work, sharpen my tools, and, that's about it.
What's gone into kind of improving that 40 time?
Combine was a long week. I really wasn't feeling good. Probably shouldn't have ran it. And after I left, I went straight back to work the next day. And those 2 weeks, maybe something like that, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I just was grinding, and the results showed today.
How frustrating is it that there's so much stock put into the 40-yard dash? You're not even wearing pads and doing football things like that.
I try not to get into that. I know I'm a football player. I love the game. I'm a student of the game, and it really doesn't matter to me. But I know that's what they want to see. They wanted to see me run, so I gave them a show.
Jay, you're kind of a guy that plays with an edge on the field. Like, is it you kind of have to carry the same mentality into like this pre-draft stuff?
Yeah, because it's a lot of distractions. It's a lot of people saying this and that. You don't know what's going to happen during the draft, and I just try to live in the moment. Get better every day. At the end of the day, you get drafted, you still got to go to work.
Where have you been working out?
I was working out the last 3 weeks. I was in Austin, Texas.
And who's your agent, or what's your agency?
The Sports Entertainment Group, Jeff Whitley.
Okay.
Do you feel like you got what you wanted out of coming here and playing last year?
Definitely. I peaked well here. Obviously, I put up some good numbers. They used me in the system, and I did what I had to do to get up out of here.
What kind of feedback did you get from the scouts today?
I didn't really talk to anybody yet. Probably will after this.
And was KJ the only one thrown to you? Who all was thrown to you?
I actually didn't even get a ball from KJ.
Oh, okay.
I went Fortnite.
Okay.
Forts. We call him Fortnite, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cade, yeah.
Okay. How did he do?
He threw it pretty well, man. I think we was clicking today. No drop balls, so I'm happy.
At this point, what do you do between now and the draft? Just keep
Go back to work. It don't stop.
Have you got some more visits set up with teams, or?
I think I have the Falcons on the 14th. That's about it for right now, as what I know.
And just how tough is it to weigh? I mean, you've been doing this process since the season was over. Since the regular season was over, and then what's that been like? Working, but also I'm sure being anxious, and it's getting closer, obviously now.
I would say I'm just being more of an adult, making sure I take care of my responsibilities, and I don't have anybody to structure. I have to make my own structure, and just being mature, if we're being honest. Putting the work before I put the work before I put anything else.
Who are some of the guys you're working out with down there in Austin?
Wags was down there.
Dalton, how was today? What did you feel like you did well? Anything that you wish you could have done better?
Yeah, today was excellent. Probably one of my best days. Improved a lot from the combine. Got my vertical up 3 or 4 inches, I think it was. 40, ran really, really well on the 40. So I'm very happy with that. Pro agility, the 5.10.5 was a great number for me today too. L drills one I wish I'd get back, but me and Ricky during the drills, we killed it too. So felt like a great day today.
What were you told on the 40?
Anywhere 5.25, 5.35 range there.
Haselwood said you were down in Austin too. So what are those words?
Miami.
Oh, Miami.
Miami, yeah. Me and Haselwood were both in Miami. Yeah, he was in the. No, you're good. You're good. I just Hayes was at. We trained at the same place, but they had 2 different facilities. So he was down at the other one. But anytime we do like our mock combine and stuff like that, or mock pro days, he was there too. So having a friendly face down there, having a familiar face is a big deal too. And then obviously during the combine, our trainers came out there with us. We got to work together too, and and having Ricky at the combine, the East-West game, Hayes was at the East-West game too. Like, you're going through it with a lot of guys, and it just makes it more comfortable, more confident.
What was the All-Star game experience like for you?
It was great. You definitely learn a lot about how the NFL's ran. It's a lot different than college. It's kind of like it's a shorter leash on mistakes. Is the biggest thing I picked up on. They really emphasize mental IQ, and their playbooks are a lot more complicated too. But nothing you can't handle, nothing I can't handle. It was a very awesome time. You go against high caliber athletes, and you get taught by some of the best coaches in America. I mean, being on the Patriots staff that ran our team was something else.
Did you get to talk to Belichick much?
Yeah, he came in. He came in and talked to us a lot, and then he'd be out there all the time during practice. And I just remember. He's just animated. He's very animated. I love being able to be coached by him. I loved all the coaching staff they had. They were great.
How good do you feel about how you positioned yourself for the draft? I mean, leading into it now.
Yeah. After today, I feel really good. Coming out of the combine, I wish I would have jumped a little better at the combine, but I made up for those mistakes today. Position drills at the combine, I felt like I was moving well in them, and today I felt like I moved even better than that too. And I just feel like I feel healthy, 100% healthy. I feel great and just confident, and I'm moving the best I've ever moved in my life.
Who's your representation?
Represented by Brett Tesler.
Where is that a Chicago guy?
He's from Miami. He actually represented Ty last year as well,
okay,
too.
Okay, cool.
Jadon was saying that his combine experience was kind of taxing on him. Was it the same for you?
Yeah, it's just a whole nother animal. Guys tell you kind of what to prepare for, how to kind of understand like what you're going to be going into, and they got us there a day early than usual, so your schedule wasn't as jam-packed, but you're still 6, 7 in the morning until 8 or 9 at night doing, and the medical is a big drainer. The medical is a big drainer. Your meetings go well and you do all that stuff, but that medical, like, you're there at the hospital 2 days in a row, just all day long. So it takes a minute, but like, you're just in an unfamiliar position. You're trying your best to stay in your rhythm and all that stuff. And so obviously, being back home, being back in Arkansas, you feel a little better and you perform a little better.
Just how anxious are you for the draft? After waiting all this time, going through all this stuff.
Yeah, after 6 years finally.
Well,
I just messing with you.
6 years too.
Yeah, it's gonna be what it is. The thing I can hang my hat on is that I've done my absolute best leading up to this point. I got to play in an amazing all-star game. I got to go to the combine. I got to do my pro day here. I got to train at a really cool facility. At the end of the day, I hang my hat on that. I've done everything I can. So, a little anxious for the draft. Obviously, you want to get drafted, but whatever happens, it's out of my control now.